These Sylvan Elves are going to drop everything now in a Counterthrust breakthrough against other Sylvan Elves. And a Dryad unit, an Archer unit, and an Eagle have been dropped on the other side. There are forests all over the battlefield. These are the fast-moving army, let's say the fast Sylvan army, because I have Kestrels and Wild Huntsmen on this side. Do you have an appropriate name for the other Sylvan side?
The slow wooden side.
The slow wooden side?
Yeah.
How about the dense wooden side?
Dense wooden side is good one.
These are the spells of the dense Sylvan army. No thine enemies, crying the stars align, and unerring staff.
Dryads, Tree Kings with BSB, General, Treefather Ancient, more Dryads, Birdie, proxied Treefather, more Archers, Way Watchers in this unit.
The fast-moving Sylvan army moved fast up on the flank here, cast Altered Sight, the Chaos version, on the Pathfinders, and stayed put on the other side of the field while moving the forests about. Now it's turn one for the thick forest elf army, and they're moving through the ruins.
I don't want to cheat, so
losing a couple of
there we go. And he goes here. 7, 8, 9. Spara 3 ways. Och ta ut 2. And that's all she wrote.
2 forest rangers, 1 Kestrel Knight down from arrows. There's some tactical movement in turn 2 from the fast speed Sylvan army. They do not manage to shoot down any Dryads who are going through the ruins. These Thicket beasts from the fast army take up cover behind the fence, facing Thicket beasts on the opposite side. The Dryad block is facing towards the challenger. I mean, this is the slow army facing a flank attack from the fast army with an Avatar of Nature and a Treefather, normal Treefather from the slow army. There were plenty of chargers on turn 2 from the fast army. The fast Sylvans charged with the forest rangers. The archers here fled almost off the table, but calculated behind the Treefather of their own. The Kestrel Knights tried charging the Pathfinders. There were combo charges all over here, recharges all over, but I'm not going to mention them. These were the final targets of the chargers. The Wild Huntsmen tried charging the Eagle eventually, which fled over everything in the whole army here. And this is how it looks now. The slow Sylvan army was very fast in dissipating this flank and getting away from the flank attack. Now turn 2 for the slow and dense Sylvan army. The Eagle rallies, the Pathfinders rally, but the 10 archers flee off the table. In turn 2, the slow Sylvan army charges the Avatar, tried to combo charge with the Treefather, but he failed a 7 roll. And the Thicket beasts of the slow army charged the Thicket beast of the fast army. Other than that, we're going to magic. The slow Sylvan army loses 2 Thicket beasts, but does 3 wounds to the Thicket shepherd on the slow army side. Other than that, the champion is killed in a duel in this battle, champion of the Dryads, And in turn 3, the fast Sylvan army charges with the Forest Rangers onto the Treefather. And we'll see if the Kestrels don't charge into the Pathfinders. The Thickets still stand there. The fast Thickets are losing, but they took the BSB Thicket Shepherd out.
I wanna do a reform. Is that okay?
Of course.
Thank you.
The slow Thickets are reforming. The Avatar lost 2 wounds against the Dryads, now he's striking back. The Treeman lost 4 wounds, but killed 8 Forest Rangers. The Avatar only does 1 wound to the Dryads, killing 1 Dryad. And now, in their turn 3, the decimated Pathfinders, who lost 5 wounds to Ice and Fire, are charging the Wild Huntsman. And the Dryads here, on the slow side, are charging the Thicket Beasts.
This is the most stubborn tree general I've ever seen.
He manages another save. The Avatar keeps losing against the Dryads, only picking off a couple of Dryads each round. In their slow Sylvan turn, they shoot off a wound of the Kestrel. They chaff the fast Forest Elves here. They almost kill off the Thickets here by charging in with the Dryads. The Eagle chaffs these fast Dryads. The fast Dryad block line formation kills the Eagle. The Forest Rangers getting into the Dryad block kill 6 of them. Six archers are killed by magic and arrows.
Plus, to wound. 3 up 1. For 3 plus.
The Forest Rangers and Avatar break the slow Dryad block and catch it. The Forest Rangers overrun into the Treefather Ancient Wizard Master with Divination, and there's something going on here as well.
All the Dryads misses the Thicket Beasts.
Thicket Beast still stands, the champion with 2 wounds.
Yeah, now it's the Thicket Beast unit.
The slow Thicket Beast unit. The fast army Thicket Beast dies.
Alltså jag undrar, det är min turn 5 nu va?
Now it's turn 5 for the slow Sylvan army. We end after turn 4 in this tumultuous battle. The Thicket Beasts charged the Forest Guards in the rear, and since it was turn 4, they just tried to stand. They lost and were pursued down. It seems like no army has made any kind of a big breakthrough, but of course in turn 4 that's not to be expected either. It seems pretty even in points. We'll count it up.